Okay, we're on. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the That's How We Roll Twitch channel, where we will be playing some TTRPG, a little D&D, a thing called Fantastic Kings and where to find them. Nothing to do with anything else that sounds the same. Welcome, everybody. Today we will be playing with these 6 lovely players, and we're going to get to know them right now, starting with Dani.
Hello, everybody. I'm Dani, otherwise known as Bitterthorn on the internet. You can find me at mostly Twitter, sometimes TikTok, and yeah, that's about it. Pass it on.
Pass
it on.
Pass on to somebody. Let's do April.
Oh, okay, great.
We're popcorning.
Hi, it's me, April. It's my turn now. You can find me as April Raygun everywhere. I am playing Nira, the Kobold Bard. Not wrong game. Okay, wait. Yeah, Kobold Bard.
Great.
That's
this is all going so great, you guys.
So I'm gonna choose someone else now because that's what Dani did. So you know what? Duval.
Well, hey everybody, my name is Jacob Plicque, Duval King Jacob, wherever you can find me on the internet, which is typically Twitter and Instagram. And I'm a co-founder of the Amphitheater, where we play TTRPGs and video games over there. And I'm also the DM for Duval and Dragons over on So Many Games Twitch channel. And tonight I'm playing Kotatar. He's a Githzerai Horizon Walker Ranger, and he's probably going to slap a bitch. And speaking of slapping a bitch, Dan the Man.
Hold on, let me just look at my rehearsed piece here. So, hello, welcome. I'm Daniel Denova, otherwise known as Tartan Kiwi. I'm a professional voice actor on the internet and illustrator. You can find me, Tartan Kiwi, or it's Daniel Denova. I'll be playing San Leon, the Dhampir Barbarian Rogue. That's about it. David.
Lee. I also have a prepared. Hello, I am your name here, and I'm Lee.
Amazing.
At Goldberg 337 across the interwebs. You can find me here. You found me. I'm here. But also, you may know my pancake art things I do. I'm still doing those things, and I post about them. And I could not get over the fact that I forgot to introduce my character, even though it's probably not that important. All last week, I was like, I didn't say I'm David. I didn't say it. Because I went first, and I forgot. So I'm David, the reluctant gnome. Well, he's not a reluctant gnome. He's a gnome who's a reluctant druid.
This is great. I'm so stoked.
We're so good at this.
Feel this energy tonight, y'all.
Professionals.
Fantastic.
Let's solve a complicated puzzle, y'all.
So hype for this puzzle, y'all.
We're on our A games right now. This is
for real.
Okay. Damien, take it away.
Hello, everybody. I am a person. How are you all doing? I am Damien. Kind of creator of this channel. Thank you, Hope, again, as always. I am playing Reginald Bellagamba, Marquis de la Sackville, and he's a bit of a fancy fellow. I'm having, personally speaking, I've had a bit of a bad day, but spending time with these beautiful people is already cheering me up, so thank you.
Yeah. Everybody, that was great. I'd like to now pass it off to Dani, if you don't mind, to talk about our land acknowledgement.
Yes, I'm going to try to take this a little slower, since my brain is also goop. So, I am doing the land acknowledgement for tonight. We are scattered across a lot of different places, so for the American friends, we just want to thank and acknowledge all of the native peoples whose lands our different players are currently inhabiting. We have the Hohokam tribe, the Tamaqua tribe, Creek and Cherokee, and the Fernandino Tadavia. And one thing I've always said on stream is, if you're living on the lands please take care of it. And that's all I have to say for now about that. But I just want to put that out there. And yeah, that's it for today.
Thank you. And Daniel?
Kia ora from Aotearoa, otherwise known as New Zealand, the land of the long white cloud. Also home to the first people, the Maori people and culture. I just want to say thank you for just being so hospitable and allowing us to coexist and chill on this small spit of wonderful land and be safe, comfortable, happy. And we will endeavor to just look after the land beside you and keep it clean, happy, wholesome, and functioning. Yeah.
Thank you. And Damien?
Hello, I'm in Australia, and I would like to acknowledge the Wurundjeri people of the Kulin Nation, traditional custodians on the land on which I am playing today, and pay my respects to elders past and present. Today is Australia Day, but those of us who are more aware of these things call it Invasion Day, because it's the day where Australia celebrates, but Indigenous people do not celebrate, because there's the day that the British landed and started their genocide of the Aboriginal people here. So there's a big push in this country to move that day to a day that does not celebrate the genocide of the Indigenous people. So I'd just like to bring awareness to that for those who are not aware of such things. So thank you.
All of that, this amazing introduction that we've had this fine night. We'll get started with the third chapter of Fantastic Kings and where to find them. Recap. So in our last episode, we had a great giant tentacle fight that was wonderful, and you guys amazingly destroyed these 6 tentacles as they flew out of this portal trying to snatch at you. David got pulled in when he didn't have enough time to react, or he failed a reaction. He got sucked in, and Reginald dove right after him and went into the portal of his own volition, which made some people a little upset, other people a little confused. And then through a back and forth, as you were destroying these tentacles, you guys went into the portal, out of the portal, into the portal, and finally decided to go into the portal to see if you can find this stolen king, this kidnapped king that helped keep this elven island afloat in the sky. When you guys found yourselves falling through the portal through darkness, not knowing which way was up, which way was down, it was disorienting. You found you guys yourselves coming through this like mercury type liquid, a very reflective type of mirrory substance, and you find you guys standing on top of it. As you looked around, you saw that there was nothing but fog. It was hazy. It seemed like everything just went on for miles and miles as far as the eye could see. I believe Nira and Kotatar had a look and saw that there was some sort of structure, a mountain, a structure, something that they could barely see through the clouds or through the fog, all the way, maybe we'll call it north, off to the north, really far. Something is there, and it's a good place. They thought it was a good place to start, so they started heading towards it. Then they found out that their reflections had disappeared and instead appeared before them. These reflections are just that as far as they've appeared, as you guys investigated, doing little movements to see, and the reflections also moved just like you, and now you have come face to face, 10 feet away from your reflections, and they stare back at you in the flesh. What would you like to do?
So David, if anyone kind of notices, he's doing that thing kind of where he's not really breathing until like he realizes he's not breathing, and then he like breathes way too fast, and he's just kind of sweating a little bit, and he's like kind of closing his eyes, and he's just he looks really uncomfortable, and he's trying to kind of reach out to Kier, but he can't feel his presence, and it's the first time it's ever been something he can't lean on at all. So seeing the reflections of us and not feeling what he normally feels is just it's causing him to kind of hyperventilate a little bit and get really uncomfortable in the moment.
Senleon. Oh,
Okay.
sorry.
No, go ahead.
Oh, okay. Senleon notices this, kind of peers over and puts a hand on your shoulder and goes, "Don't worry. We're all here to help each other. And those are no one we know." As I'm looking dead on to these things in front of us, but just kind of assuring you that we're still next to you and we can also be leaned on.
And it kind of shocks him a little bit, and he looks back like, "But we're not all here. Okay, we're not all here. And I don't know what that means. Okay? I'm sorry. Okay, what do we do? What do we do? What do we do?"
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Reginald's gonna light up his rapier, and light up the fire rune on his rapier, and approach himself, and see if he does the same.
As you pull out your rapier and it lights up, you see that your reflection has done the same. Nothing looks different. It's as if looking into a mirror, just that it looks a little more 3D, perhaps. And as you take a step forward, it takes a step forward.
Do I and do it have a shadow?
There are no. I think the lighting is dispersed enough through this fog that you're not really going to see much of shadows.
I'm gonna talk to it. Hello.
Hello. It speaks exactly as you speak and when you speak. It does have a voice, but it speaks exactly when you speak, as if it was reflecting your voice.
What if I try to, say, cut it across the arm with my rapier?
Do you attack?
Yes.
Alright, roll an attack roll.
Oh, 13?
What's your AC?
I knew you were going to ask that. Well, technically it would be 18.
Alright, you go to slash at this and you kind of maybe have a little inkling that you know that this magic could possibly hurt yourself, so maybe you cut it short and you don't quite fully reach out, as the other sword does the exact same.
May I walk forward?
You may.
Of course.
I walk forward up to the version mimicry
It
of
walks up to you.
Senleon.
You guys sort of meet in the middle.
I look him up and down and go, handsome. And then what I do is I sort of, I just want to try this. I'm going to try and diagonally step to the side to see if it steps diagonally with me to get around as we sort of step to the side of each other. Around.
What you see is when you try to step and you expect it to go this way, you actually end up going into each other as a mirror would. So you actually find that this mirrored self of yours is blocking your way.
Yes, it is something about as annoying as I would do. Well done. Any ideas, everyone?
I might have one. Oh, go ahead.
Go for it. Go for it. I don't have an idea.
Oh.
I was just gonna ask questions. All. When Sanleon was stepping to the right, they actually physically ran into each other?
Did you... Sanleon, did you actually move close enough to touch your reflection?
Where'd Sanleon be clumsy enough to do that? I'm going to roll a die and see if he is. Let's see. DM, give me... So, give me an example. So it's D6. An example would be, what half do you think he would step in to himself on accident?
You mean like on the die?
Yeah.
Like a 3 to 6 kind of thing? Yeah.
Like basically like a coin flip.
Okay, so a 3 to 6 would be a yes? Is that what you're saying?
So I'm asking you so that I roll it and I
3 to 6 is a yes.
Okay.
Okay, 3 to 6.
You mean 4 to 6?
4 to 6.
1 to 3, 4 to 6.
Yeah, 4 to 6.
Dang it! I almost had him there.
I'm going to see.
I couldn't let you get away with that.
Good, 4 to 6. 4 to 6. He walks into it.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
A 4.
4.
He kind of goes, I'll just step around and no, and I shoulder check myself.
So you just it's a weird feeling because you ran into yourself. They feel fleshy. You feel the leather on their armor, whatever matches yours. But as you do, you almost see and there's like this ripple in the air that almost looks like a force field or something, just an iridescent thing in between you that as you touched, it kind of rippled out. Just for a moment and disappeared.
What if I step through? Is it physically stopping me, or can I actually like put a hand through?
Whatever you can try, whatever you'd like. This mirror image will do the same, and you basically will run into each other.
Right. So it's not just a like a mirage. It's actually physically. All right.
Yeah.
Never mind. I just start admiring myself.
Okay.
April, did you have something?
Yes, I have two ideas. I would like to ask you before I do this, because I think that one of them might be really dumb.
No such thing here.
No such thing.
Do you think it can make more?
In what
Are you
way?
asking the DM or are you asking players?
Both.
Well, who knows?
Come on over, Hope.
Like, do you think
Come on
if
the
it
other
just starts
side.
making
I
more
want it on.
mirror images of things, it'll just stop?
Nira, I think we're in a world we do not understand. Anything is possible.
I throw a card on the... I take...
Yes.
I want to see if
Love
it...
this.
Yes.
And I pull a card, and I drop it on the ground. It is the 8 of clubs,
Very yes.
which
Exciting.
is... An orc appears on the ground next to us. And this card is now no longer ever able to be used.
Oh,
My card.
and ripped.
Very
no, it's
dramatic. I love it.
Is
So
it?
So you see Nira just throw down this card and an orc appears. Orc does not appear on the other side.
Hang on, is
Tell the difference between real and fake.
it a dead orc or a live orc?
It, to everyone looking at it, it looks like an orc. Like a full-on, 100% an orc appeared out of nowhere.
What's it doing?
Like naked or?
Your mind would go there, wouldn't it?
Wow.
No, it has Incredible Hulk little purple pants on.
Wonderful.
I love that. Purple
And it's
people
standing
eater.
there like drooling with the big club, just like breathing really heavy like it's about to attack.
Oh,
Who speaks Orcish?
Anybody speak Orcish?
Nope, I don't.
so
Well, so this little illusion that looks quite real if you're looking at it is not reflected on the other side.
Oh, it's smart enough to know better.
Interesting.
I wonder if
question.
it's because it came
sorry.
from the card.
Yes, like it's because it is not real.
It saw me do it, so it didn't fall for it.
Yeah, did it pull a card out and throw it?
Oh yeah, did it throw an orc down? Did it throw a card?
Pulled a card just as you did. It threw the card. And the card lays there on the ground as it does on your side, or if the card disappears when the orc appears. But the orc does not appear. Everything you did happened. Anything that is of the orc is not there.
But can't use our items. That's good.
I'm gonna walk up. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
I walk up to fake ass Kotatar, as I like to call him, or Thack, and like just eye to eye, and I'm gonna attempt a Misty Step behind it.
Good. So Misty Step just happens, correct?
Yeah.
All right. You
30
look
feet.
at your reflection, and it's 30 feet, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And as you go to Misty Step, and you are Misty Stepping forward, thinking in your brain you want to go through the mirror, through yourself, you are 30 feet behind where you were.
Oh.
So
I turn around and walk away.
Behind us.
Yes, he's 30 feet behind you.
Okay.
I turn around and walk away.
As you turn around and walk away, your mirror image turns and walks away.
I want to see if we've been misled by the realm itself, if we've been turned around or something strange has messed with our perception, and we've walked into some strange form of dead end.
Right.
But in reality, oh wait. So actually, okay, hold on. So the mountain or the structure is over yonder, right? I just want to walk where it would be in conjunction backwards.
Oh.
You turn around and you begin to walk in the exact opposite direction in a straight line from where you see or saw the structure in the far distance.
Mm-hmm.
Foggy, there's mirror on the ground, you still have no reflection. How far away from the group do you get? Out of eyesight?
Oh, not too far. I would also tell people what I'm doing. I get maybe like 20 feet and kind of go, I have a feeling that's a full reflection, but I could be wrong. I also could be reflecting the mountain, possibly. Anything behind that might just be a ruse.
But we need to go the other way?
Possibly. It's a hunch.
You'd like to search to see if there is another structure in being reflected. You're welcome to. Nira, I know you have your broom.
Yeah, I'll join.
Join with the... Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, if that doesn't work, I've got another idea as well.
Okay, so Kotatar and Nira, I'm not trying to put, if that's something you'd want to do.
Yeah, she'll be like, okay, ready to go up.
Nira and Kotatar jump on the broom, and Kotatar with your Eyes of the Horizon, I think they're called, or something. Eagle.
Yep.
You get, go ahead and give me perception checks, or Kotatar with advantage.
Do I get to help him? Or
I already have an advantage.
Because you have the thing.
Well, but if you're helping, you can add your perception.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting that we do that here.
Yeah.
Add 3.
I'm like,
is it that over there? Is it that over there? Is it that over there? Is that over there?
Quiet! I'm trying to concentrate.
Amazing.
That's a lot. It's 20. It's a 28.
Okay.
28.
Oh.
You
Not
are
18 plus 7 plus 3.
Oh my god.
So 26.
You are honed in. You are looking directly in the opposite direction of the structure that you can see on the other side. You are seeking, looking for anything, and nothing is popping up. You do a full 360, and nothing comes out to you that you can see, but you do see that structure coming from the north. It's there. It's not being reflected.
Then I'll just share that with Nira.
Question. When Kotatar and I get on the thingy and start going up, what do our reflections do?
Good question.
They're doing it too, but they're looking.
At the
if you guys are looking away, they're looking.
But they they
the
fly.
structure. They fly. They have a broom.
Well, there went that idea.
Of course they have a broom.
If they're looking away, so hold on. If they're looking away,
What if we fly backwards? If they can't see us.
if they're looking at the structure.
The structure is not reflected, is that right?
Correct.
I've got a weird thought, theory or something. I don't know.
What is it?
There's a illusion trick in, like, they'll use in, like, I don't know if it's necessary, theater or production, stuff like that, where they put like a type of like screen or invisible surface and then are able to project like images onto it from like a reflection of something. It's hard to explain, but is there any way to like look around, not around, but like above and see if there's something bouncing light and playing with light?
Like a Pepper's ghost?
Yeah, Pepper's ghost kind of thing going on.
Okay.
Pepper's ghost. Yum.
Yeah, if you want to give me a perception check and add your intelligence bonus.
Bunch of nerds in this call.
Yeah, I know. I'm like sitting there like,
I don't know if Hope knowing the turn made me feel more confident that you're right.
Or worse. Yeah, I know. There's gotta
Okay,
be.
so
It's gotta be that.
an intelligence check? Intelligence check?
Give me a perception check with your perception
Oh,
bonus.
perception
and
check with my perception.
Add your intelligence bonus.
Okay. Okay, so 17.
You look at the reflections, and you look above, and you're looking for something, anything, or some sort of tell that there's a reflection reflecting, or a contraption, or something. You see nothing, even through this fog. I mean, it's not super thick fog, but it goes on for a long time, so everything becomes hazy after 30 feet or whatever it is. You don't see anything. All you know... yeah?
No, sorry, go for it.
All you know is
What do I know? What's all I know?
that there are your reflections are here. They feel real. And when you saw Sunleon touch his reflection, that there was just like a little ripple of like a energy or something in between them.
Okay. Oof. So
Can I
looked to everyone. I must be on a little bit of a delay. I looked at everybody and just say, so this isn't some sort of like perception thing. This is there's some type of illusionary physical thing happening here, some type of magic. Is that what we're going off of?
I think so. This is very weird. Can I approach my doppelganger? And this is going to sound weird, but try to touch them and enter them?
Sure. You walk up to your reflection. It walks up to you. You meet in the middle. And you are trying to touch maybe hands, fingers, and trying to see if you like go through.
Yeah.
As you touch, you feel flesh, and no matter where you move your hand, it's also there, kind of blocking you. So there is no phasing. They feel real and solid. As if you were touching a mirror, only your mirror is real.
Everyone, I have an idea. If you'll humor me.
Duval has a hand raised.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, good. How far away are we from our doppelgangers now?
So you guys
Still
stopped
up
at about
on the opposite end, like far away.
Oh, you guys. You
Yeah.
you guys probably went somewhere between 30 and 60 feet away, maybe 60.
Oh, so not that far at all. Okay.
Okay.
No.
Okay. I'm gonna kind of spin around on the broom. I just want to assuage my curiosity, and I'm gonna fire an arrow up and towards the mountain.
Ooh.
Her reflection does the same, and the arrows hit each other and fall.
You're an ass.
I might have another idea when we get back over there.
Yeah, I got one too.
Kotatar.
I got one. But
I'm gonna give it
Daniel
David
first.
Rose's hand, yeah, actually.
With me?
I think he. Yes.
Oh yeah, okay. So David's kind of like, you know, trying to slow his breathing down and calm himself and know that it'll be okay, and then he needs to focus on the right now. They were mimicking everything we did until the diagonal step, it actually course corrected to stop it, right? Like you said that when he walked sideways, instead of also walking the other way, it actually walked to block him, right?
Yes, as if the mirror, like when you go to touch, when you're looking at a mirror, if you go this way, your mirror doesn't go that way. It's going the same direction as you, if that makes sense.
Oh, right. So, yeah, okay.
So as if it were on a flat plane,
Okay.
not as if it's reflecting in a 3D space.
Right, so if I go left, it doesn't matter. It doesn't go left, it goes the direction the mirror shows. Okay.
Is there something you'd like to do? If not, I'll go to Sanlian.
Yeah, I'm gonna go behind San Leon, and I'm assuming that my image is also going behind their San Leon.
Yes.
I'm gonna run into him full sprint.
You're gonna run into your Sanlian?
Uh-huh.
You do so. Yeah, do you wanna, are you doing this at full speed?
Yeah. Full speed, head down.
So you're kind of like a bull run. You're gonna hit him in
No, I mean, I'm gonna hit him in the meat of the thigh where his strength and my strength, he'll win in the who's standing up afterwards contest.
All right, I'm not gonna make
But
roll a like attack roll or anything. Oh, hang on.
Yeah, no, I'm just full sprinting into his, and I want to see what happens when the image does the same.
My monitor just went out. I can't.
Oh, fuck, man! Why did you run into me like that? Oh my god! I'm just gonna be smarting for hours.
I'm like ass down on the ground, like, yeah, you're the wins.
Your reflection does the same and runs right into. It's in this same kind of situation where he cries out as well.
Okay, but nothing when the reflections collide with each other. It's just the reflections colliding with each other. There's nothing like no ripples or anything.
No.
Okay.
There it is. Oh, it's like my monitor just disappeared. Okay, here we are. Okay, Sanlian, you had something, and then I think Reginald.
Yes, I do. Fucking right. Sanlian come and composes himself. Oh, get up. Right. So, if you'll humour me, I have an idea. I don't know if it'll work or not, as with all this weird shenanigans here. But, if you'll indulge me, all line up, please.
How do you want us to line up?
Yeah, what are we facing?
Just straight line. We'll hold hands
Single file.
or something.
Oh, like okay. in a line
Yes.
with hands.
Yeah.
What, do we have to?
Oh, we're out or
So that we know where we're going, because the next part is we're going to close our eyes.
I like this idea.
We can see them.
Close
I'll go
As
to
we line up.
his hand.
I make a point to go over to David. And Kotatar looks you right in the eye as Cooper continues to bark. Slow breathing. Slow things down. We need you and your courage.
my courage is okay.
And
Okay.
he'll point a finger right at your heart. Is right there. You didn't lose it.
Sorry.
Going to.
Kotatar, get an inspiration.
Yay!
Oh,
Oh man, Hope said she wasn't even gonna give out inspirations.
Yeah,
in
but
this
that
campaign.
was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead, Reginald.
I'm gonna go to Silva, and I'm going to say, I've kind of trusted these people, but I don't know if I can close my eyes. I remember that time with my brother. Do you remember that time?
A lot of times, Reginald. Which time?
Well, that time in the church when the priest was giving his sermon, and that my terrible brothers made fun of me in front of everyone.
Yeah. Come here. I'll hold your hand. I'm already on the other side of, Nira's on my other side. And I've got your hand, and I'm just going to pull you in tight with one arm, and so that you feel like really secure next to me. And I'll just say, listen, we are just gonna try this. I think we can trust them. I very trust that we can trust them. And I know you can trust me.
I trust
Close
you
your eyes.
more than anything. Okay, I will do it.
It'll be okay. Pulling you in tight, have Nira's hand. We'll listen to Sanleon's instructions from here.
Wonderful. Everyone's all lined up now. I want you all to, first off, and I just look over at David, side-eyeing, and be like, take a deep breath. And breathing out, remember that part too. Wonderful. Now, as we close our eyes and we hold hands, we know where each other are, which is good, because the next part is walking forward, and we're not stopping. All right? Are we ready?
Yes.
Ready?
Go.
Marvelous. And start stepping, right? Foot first, and we walk. And I guess, if you will do, we will walk forward.
I'm just like, smaller steps, Kotatar. Smaller steps, Kotatar.
Little legs. We have little legs.
we got.
You guys begin to march forward together, all in a straight line. Your eyes are closed. You can feel the little bits of mist from the fog hitting your face. You feel the little squish of the mirror substance below you, and you're pushing forward. Maybe for a second, some of you may wince as you think you're gonna hit with your reflection, but you pass right through.
I open my eyes, and I say, open your eyes, everyone.
We there yet?
What happened? What happened?
That's brilliant.
So that's the way of it. Well done. Shall we continue?
Semleon.
For you, as if you can kind of look behind you, you almost see this like invisible threshold that you have passed. And everything on this, if you look down, you guys have reflections again. Everything seems normal.
Back where you belong.
I flick mine off.
Perfect. As you would.
Wait, Stanleon, do you have a reflection?
Do I?
Do you normally have one? You still?
I mean, you're
Do
only half vampire. I don't know. Are you?
I
I
He's
don't
got
know
half
much
a
about
reflection.
vampires. It's
That's a DM. That's a DM thing. Maybe it's like just a little bit fuzzy at all times. Like it's like slightly out
For
of
the
depth.
purposes
Like,
of puzzles.
you're trying to like, yeah.
Now we're
It's
It
doing
would actually be really weird.
in this world.
Why
you
is his reflection messed up? We have to fix San Leon.
Oh, it's fine. It's all
Unclean.
That's normal. That wasn't.
That's okay. Perfect.
perception checks, everyone.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, great.
Perception. My favorite. Who wants? Actually, do you want me to? Does anyone want aid instead? It's that thing we can do.
I'm okay.
I mean, I don't think we're actively like trying to perceive, so I think it might just be everyone.
Regular.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
All
Gotcha.
right, numbers. Damien.
6.
Silva.
Solid.
19.
Nira.
Damien, I laugh because I also got 6. Hey!
Yay.
We're still busy looking at the reflection.
San Leon.
I am over thrilled with myself, and I am not hiding it. And I got a nat 1, and I'm just looking down like, yes, of course I knew what was going on. Just, oh dear.
Kotatar.
23.
23. And David.
19.
Kotatar. While everyone is looking down at their reflections, almost past this mirrory substance, kind of dancing and looking around, we got you, we got you. You, again, knowing you should be alert in a place like this.
No nonsense, baby.
You're noticing every little different, like, there's not a lot to notice in this place with the fog and the mirrored lake that goes on forever. You notice...
You're muted?
You cut out. What did you say?
You cut out. You said you notice, and then you just went silent.
It's building the tension. You're building the
I
tension.
did?
Yeah.
Right?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I can. Yeah.
So weird. My monitor's gone out. Now my mic is going out. Oh my god.
Your place is haunted, Hope. What's the deal? Yo?
Whatever you
Next,
do,
next I'm gonna hit the keyboard.
Yeah. What did I... Wait, where was I?
You notice.
Oh. ...
A
dragon.
Oh.
There's not a lot to notice, but you notice.
But you notice, yes.
Ripples in the mirrory water coming from not you, but from beyond the fog area. Ripples.
How far?
Quite big. You cannot. You gonna use your goggles?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Okay, give me a advantage give me an advantage. Even though you use it for perception check, you can use this as like an investigation.
Okay.
Kotatar, revel in just how smart I am. Kotatar, are you even listening? Kotatar.
No.
This is gonna go to his head.
I see. This is actually perfect because he interrupted my investigation. I rolled really low. I think it's amazing.
Yes.
So he's focusing on the ripples, and he'll because I just for context I rolled an 11. But actually, no, this is investigation, right? So I actually rolled a 7. And so as he's, I was literally about to compliment you for your resolve and resolving this situation. And I was even going to tell you that I wasn't going to insult you for the rest of the day, and now you just ruined it.
Man the sails, everyone! Keep it up! Keep it up, everyone!
No,
All
no,
start
don't like
hear
this.
An echoey call in the fog What'd you like to do?
Takes his bow
Are
out.
we all of a sudden shipwrights? What's going on?
I'll try to hear where that came from.
Kotatar will point out the ripples.
Can I?
David?
Oh, can I use survival to try to like track where that sound came from?
Yeah, absolutely. As a druid, you can use your survival for a lot of those types of things.
21.
This voice is coming straight from where the ripples are coming from. And
Really?
you hear it, it's actually getting closer.
Does it feel like it's coming directly at us?
It doesn't feel like it's coming directly at you, but it is coming closer to you.
Have you pointed out the ripples?
Yeah.
Has anyone pointed them out? Okay. So if I hear this, I'll be like looking around for just like being like looking around. But then I think, well, San Leon thinks, goes, oh no, it's all weird here. And I look down at the ripples to see if there's a reflection of anything strange where the ripples are. Like, yeah.
You don't see anything at this moment, just because there doesn't seem to be anything to be.
Is there still fog, by the way?
There is still fog.
Okay.
But
That's awesome.
you guys are starting to see a large shadow in the fog. And again, you hear, full steam ahead. That's right, crew. Keep it up.
I'm gonna cast Minor Illusion to make the sound coming like about 20 feet, 30 feet away from us, just so it wouldn't go directly there. But it's gonna sound like a foghorn to try to get their attention.
And you're trying this, you're keeping it 20 feet, kind of near you 20 feet, or like you want them like away?
I want it like 30, like, yeah, I want it directionally like 30 feet away from us so that if they go towards that sound, we've got a little bit of a berth to scramble out of the way instead of it like, hey, come right here.
This voice you guys hear suddenly, a call for aid, everyone! Get to your stations! And you start to see these ripples kind of become almost like waves as the mirror substance kind of almost like rolls over your feet like water. And out of this shadow, or out of the fog, the shadow grows bigger and bigger, and through this fog appears a giant ship. And it looks as if it's deep within the water, but somehow it's traversing.
All right, these are the only people, it's the only people we've come across since we've been here that weren't reflections of us. Let's try diplomacy first and then be prepared for the other thing.
Yeah.
We have no answers.
Always prepared for the other thing, David.
We have no answers, and these people know enough to be sailing a ship on this stuff. So, I mean, I'd say it couldn't hurt to ask, but it very much could. So, be prepared, but maybe keep things sheathed.
That's the courage we were talking about.
Ahoy there! Woo! And you guys see this giant ship. It's made of worn wood, and it looks like it's been around for a really long time. There are intricate details carved into it. A figurehead at the bow of the ship is a large rubber duck. There are intricate details around it, and the flag that is sailing at the top of this ship. It's a black flag with a yellow rubber duck on it.
That is the cutest thing
I
I've
think we
ever
should trust
seen.
these people.
We will die for this.
Ahoy!
They're
And you
100%
guys-
trustable.
You guys see at the helm of the ship or whatever you call it. I don't know a lot about ships. You see this kind man with gray hair and a twinkle in his eyes. He's dressed in embellished Victorian tailcoat and a doily jabot and cuffs, big boots. He's like a musketeer almost, and he's got a large feather in his hat. And he looks at you and says, "Hello, lost travelers! What are you doing all the way out here?"
Hello, how are you, sir? Do you need any help?
No, we need help.
You're the one.
I think we need help. More
Well,
than he does.
I agree.
We
well,
do,
it's a
but
good
if you
thing
need,
we found you.
yes, we do need help. But if you need help as well, we can provide assistance.
Yeah. Well, if you hitch a ride with us, maybe you'll find you want to hop in with us. And you guys see, like, right where the banister is, you just see this little kid pop up his head, and he's got a grin that's missing teeth, and he's got this little wooden sword that he's holding, and he has a red cape on. He's like, "Come on!" And you also hear he says, "Thacker, come drop the ladder!" And you guys hear this little boom, 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 as you see this large guy wearing a well-worn vest that's too small for him and pirate-style pants. He looks like he has a very scary face, but he looks at you and he smiles and says, "Hello there. Here you go." And a rope ladder drops for you guys.
Well, team,
Inside check.
I was waiting for someone.
I was gonna say that. Yeah.
Nira's already halfway up, flying.
Yeah,
Like,
I think Dave is climbing.
Nira, David, we should talk about this first, surely.
Fine.
We need
Surely we
help.
should talk about this.
We're not. And I'm just climbing.
Okay, San Leon, do you want to make an insight check?
Yes. I'm like already half walking,
I
but I'm
would
making
like
an insight
to,
check. I'm just like, it doesn't matter what their thing is because we're going on anyway. But, insight check.
No, natural 2. Perfect.
13. It says something.
9.
Your general insight check of everyone, unless you're deciding to insight check on one person in particular, they feel warm. They feel friendly. You're not really getting anything too evil off of them with that insight check.
Fuck it. I say to myself under my breath as I start climbing, and I go, "Ho there! Where are we exactly?"
What? Thacker? They don't know where they are! Come on up here, we'll tell you everything!
Oh, wonderful! And under my breath I go, "This is too good to be true." As I start climbing, and then I just put the smile back on and go, wonderful to see some warm smiles on dials. Why are you so happy?
Wow, Thacker, look at these people. They look like heroes or something. They look really cool. Thacker's just like, yeah. And you guys all get up to the top, and you see that you're on this like deck of a ship. It's open, and there doesn't seem to be anyone else on board.
Just the two of them?
Completely
What
normal.
was that here?
Oh, do they look completely normal? There's not like nothing.
They,
Isn't that
It was weird.
skeletons?
They got legs and everything. They're full flesh people.
as far as you can see, they look like normal creature, humanoid people. Yeah.
Okay.
We're not getting SpongeBob movied. We're not getting the big anglerfish.
They're all
What a
like
reference choice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna kind of
Question.
look back. Yeah.
What happened to the orc? Did we just leave it? Did we leave him to die and starve?
I guess you
wasn't
walked
real.
right through it
He's an
It was an
illusion.
It
illusion.
wasn't real,
with your
Reginald.
eyes closed. Yeah.
Okay.
I love the idea. Reginald's like, but like, we should go back and get them food. Like,
Yeah.
He's an offering to
did.
the mirror world.
He's still
That
standing at the
sounds
back,
weird.
like illusion, like I don't know, probably like 500 feet, like.
Still there? Yeah, panting.
100% like starting fight.
He's just doing Hulk Hogan, like. Let me tell you something, brother.
Just hangs out there for like an hour.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna look back to the group and just kind of be like, look, let's just go into this trusting, cautious, but nothing says you're not trustworthy, like treating the people you're talking to like you don't trust them. So let's just, as you guys have been telling me, breathe and talk to these people who helped us, who sail on the stuff we're walking on, and we have no idea what's going on. Let's just take them at face value until they prove otherwise.
Hey, what are we talking about over here?
I trust you completely. Hello.
Are we like
small-
Hi, I'm David.
child?
Yeah,
You
me
guys are
and
the same height, Nira and this kid.
Hi.
Hi. Hey, you're like me. My name is Little One. What's your name?
Little one. My name's Nira. They would call me Little too. What do you do here?
Well, I fight all evil.
I mean, that's probably good, but you gotta be careful where you're waving that thing.
Yeah, I'm practicing for when we find him. The Dread Pirate Thick Skull.
The Dread That sounds terrifying. Who is that?
Well, he's
Should I be
this
concerned?
evil pirate that we've been searching for all eternity.
How long is eternity for you,
How
child?
long? How long have you been here?
I don't know. Time around here is really weird.
Also, more
How
importantly, when
old
you
are you?
find this dread pirate, are you going to use that weapon?
Oh, yeah, this is my weapon. This is what I was dreamt with. So therefore, this is what I will use.
Dreamt
Wait, did you
with.
say- yeah.
Sorry. Dreamt
Yes,
with.
dreamt with. Sorry.
Oh my gosh, I forgot. You guys asked where you were, like you didn't know where you were. You guys are in the realm of the Nightmare King.
that makes
mean-
sense.
Does that
makes a
mean
lot
you're
of
a nightmare?
sense.
The Nightmare King.
Yeah, he's really bad guy.
So are you a nightmare? You don't
I'm a
seem
lost
very.
dream. I'm not a nightmare.
I
just a
didn't think
lost
so.
dream.
You don't seem very scary.
Yeah, I'm
How
not
did you
very
get lost?
Well, you see, it kind of means we were dreamed up and then forgotten. You know, we had this little boy. He wanted to be a pirate, but a good pirate. And one day he was playing with his little ships and his little rubber duck in the tub, and he'd have dreams about being a pirate, and that was us. We were his crew. But then one night, we got sucked in by the Nightmare King's magic, and the boy's dream turned into a nightmare. After that, he stopped playing pirates, and we became a lost dream, stuck here in the nightmare realm, cursed to sail the seas in search of the dread pirate Thick Skull for eternity.
It's possibly the saddest thing I've ever heard.
Nira turns and looks at the group. We have to get them out of here.
Back to Dreamland, am I right? Yes. Good.
If you kill the pirate, do you get to get out?
Oh, I don't think we'll ever find him, really. We never got that far in the dream.
So this dread pirate
Maybe the
doesn't even
Nightmare
exist.
King,
I've never seen him. I just know we're looking for him.
you know, maybe the Nightmare King is your thick skull by another name.
Pirates
You
have a lot
think
of different
so?
names.
Thacker, you
They have
think
multiple
so?
names.
Thacker's just like, And you guys see this musketeer-looking guy step forward. Oh, he little one there. He's always talking and talking and talking. I am so sorry about that. May I introduce myself? I am Captain Fairsteader, here at your service. Now tell me, why are you here?
Captain Fairsteader, Marquis de Sackville, Reginald, Bellagamba at your service. First of all, was what the child said true? Are you dreams? Lost dreams?
We are indeed lost and cursed to sail this sea for dread pirate Thickskull, whom we will never find. But don't tell the kid that.
Do you know who dreamt you up? If you are indeed dreams.
Yes, it was the little boy who little one just told you about.
Ah, yes. So the little boy dreamt you as well?
Yes, he dreamed this whole ship. We were his crew.
Hey, what are the chances that we've been having this conversation calmly and in a relaxed way for about an hour?
I see what you did there.
You seem weary. You seem weary, everyone. Take a rest. You are safe upon the Lucky Duck.
But we can chat while doing that? Or...
Sure, that's fine. You guys can take a short rest as you guys talk and discuss.
I don't like this. It's too cheery.
Well, I don't think that everything is going to be this cheery. I think we just happen to run into the right dream.
Fair enough.
So where are you going, true adventurers?
We're trying to find a king.
The Nightmare King?
I don't think so. But who knows?
As we're talking, there's just this kind of like a separate kind of ripple, like almost like heat emanating off of David. And you can just like, you see him just kind of like loosen, like kind of relax a little and just start to breathe normally. And he kind of just looks to the side and just goes, okay.
Know the name of the little boy that dreamt you?
Gosh, I never thought about it. But no, he was just... I mean, in the dreams, he was Pirate Redbeard. But he was just a kid. He didn't have a beard, but I think he wanted one day.
Absolutely. Well, I don't know. I thought, my first thought was that maybe the king we're looking for, this is the land of his dreams and nightmares, but I don't know if that could really be it.
Are we the first people
indeed
outside of your dream that you've seen and seen recently?
Well, I mean, not much happens out here on the sea. Everything happens over there on the land. We see from time to time creatures, but it's so far and few between here. Time doesn't make sense. Geography doesn't make sense. But I do know, if you guys are looking for a king, the Nightmare King, you may have your king. So therefore, perhaps you should find the Nightmare King to find your king.
Can you take us to him?
Well, I can take you as far as the sea goes. Of course. Set a course, Stacker, towards the Nightmare King. And I can't believe I just said that. That sounds terrifying. But away we go.
Thank you so much for your hospitality. May we pay you in some way for this amazing hospitality?
Well, why don't you pay me in stories? Tell me. Again, how did you get here?
I can tell you a story if you like. About such a thing. So you are dreams. You remember the sea, yes?
Yes.
Do you remember anything else, or would you like some fantastical stories of the land and the sky?
Yes. I have never actually touched the land before.
Well, twixt your toes you feel the gravel and grass. And then I start talking about the village we entered, and then the immense thing falling out of the sky, glossing over some of the more gory details, because I feel like these dreams, even though this is like meant to be like an older captain, I feel like is also a whimsy boy, and so like I don't like want to destroy that and turn them potentially into a nightmare. So I just kind of gloss over that and say, now we're on a quest adventure, embellishing it up a little bit and kind of going like, and we were thrust into the portal and now we're here and we're finding a king, and it could be the Nightmare King or it could be another king, and it just kind of intertwines into what we're doing over the next hour.
Over the next hour, you guys actually see both. You see Captain Fairsteader and Little One sitting with their legs crossed on the ground, just like just totally enthralled, and Thacker is, driving the ship, and he's also listening in, just totally like in awe of this story, and getting to see you guys. Well, that is an amazing story. Oh, we're gonna be telling that one to each other for a long time. It'll keep us entertained for eons, perhaps.
A good gift, Fen. Oh dear.
And then you hear Thacker saying, "Land ho!" And you guys, Captain Fairsteader gets up and says, "Look," and he grabs some binoculars and he's looking through the fog. Is it true? Is it true? We're getting close here. Anybody would like to do anything else?
Nira, did you have something?
I was just going to add, when Silent Leon was doing that, I was adding background music and pyrotechnics with prestidigitation at every...
And maybe I'll have minor illusion some stuff while that was going on too.
Yeah, we're totally making this like the greatest performance they've ever seen.
Just see Little One, his eyes are just huge, and he's just like, I can't believe it. And he's like swishing his sword to your story, and like he's like billowing his cape with his hand.
100% prestidigitation, some air through the cape. When he swings the sword, I'm doing the sound effects for him.
And I'll hold my shield up so he can kind of actually hit something.
And Little One, just at the end of this hour, just as you hear Thacker say, "Land ho!" Little One, you guys aren't gonna leave yet, are you? Maybe you guys can stay with us forever, and we can sail the seas together.
I can show you a neat trick if you like.
Yeah!
Would you like to get a better vantage point from up top?
Yeah, I like getting up that top.
I put my hand on him, and if he's willing, I face step him up into the crow's nest.
Absolutely. Whoa! I usually have to like climb and stuff. How'd you do that?
It's magic.
I like your magic. And he's like, look, let's see if we can see the land from up here.
Is Thacker the captain, or is that a third person?
Thacker is a third person.
Oh, okay. So I'll say the captain. I'm like, you said you...
I don't like this music changed.
You said you've never touched...
I don't like
Roll initiative!
I know, right?
You said you've never touched... Oh, yeah. Also, since Little One was kind of like, you could stay here with us forever. After they say that, can I do an insight check to see the other two, if that's just the whimsy of a child who wants company, or there is intention that
Great call.
they don't want us to leave?
Insight check.
20. Dirty 20.
This kid just is enthralled with you guys. Never seen anything like you guys before. Your stories are amazing. He just doesn't want you guys to like leave. Captain Fairsteader knows that you're on an adventure and that you have a quest to do. So he knows you need to leave and that you should.
Captain, you said you've never been outside of the sea?
And
You've just been on this boat the whole time?
You notice he's kind of grabbing his hat as the winds start to pick up, but he's regaling. He's like, yeah, no, I've never been off of this ship before.
Have you tried?
No, it's not part of our, once we find, Thick Skull's ship, that's when, we'll take our steps off of this boat. But he's trying to speak over a little louder and louder just as the wind begins to pick up. And it is picking up quick. You see clouds above you, and it starts to rain.
Ah, wonderful.
And the winds pick up even more. This is not good. This has to be the Nightmare King. And you see a tornado. A water spout just coming off into the distance, starting to grow. And it is headed straight for the ship.
You should take little one inside.
Quickly, come down from there, little one.
What? Deck saving throws from everyone.
Oh.
Deck, because we're on a deck?
Goodbye. Bye.
I would say I didn't want to interrupt. But I was very much planning on, as the wind even started to pick up, having Kier join us in physical manifestation. Fine. But I didn't want to interrupt you. I cannot have him out yet.
No, I actually thought during your short rest you would have done it anyways.
I just, the physical manifestation part I didn't do yet.
Okay.
But yeah, so like next I'm looking at the wind and just all of a sudden like peeling off a second me is also looking at the wind. And then deck saving.
Dex saves as the ship begins to rock back and forth as the waves pick up, as the wind is headed straight towards you. Let's go around. Well, actually, I'll give it. Yeah, Reginald.
That would be a dirty 20.
You managed to not only hold on to yourself up at the top, because I think you're still at the top, right? You managed to hold on to Little One as Little One goes, whoa! And you grab onto him. We'll go to Silva.
Yeah, I rolled a 8 on my deck save.
Silva, you slip on the ground and just kind of slide and hit the side of the ship for... Where's my d4? 4 points of damage as you hit your head hard. Nira.
16, not 6.
16. You managed to grab the mast in the middle of the deck as you just hold on, saving yourself from falling. Senleon.
16.
Same thing. You might even be grabbing the mast as well, or whatever you'd like to do, but everything is rocking back and forth, and you find a way to hold on. Kotatar.
12.
You keep your footing, but I'll say some of the rations and the flailing things that are in barrels and stuff are coming at you, and you get hit with a barrel for 2 points of damage.
All right.
Okay,
Sounds
David.
fair to me.
7.
7?
I'm gonna go say hi to Silva.
Yeah, use it, and you're gonna hit the ground for 2 points of damage. You guys
and then
hear?
Kier just levitates just a little bit, so he doesn't probably need to make a.
Yeah, I would imagine he's gonna be fine.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Kotatar.
No, I was just. Jacob was just remarking, commenting.
Oh,
Go back.
okay. Yeah, so this tornado is getting closer and closer. You can see Thacker at the wheel trying to steady the ship and get you guys to land. He said, the captain says, "It's time to abandon ship. When we hit land, run for cover." And you almost hear this tornado start to howl, the wind is howling in your ears, almost like a wolf, and it is just coming towards you. Thacker drops the ladder as you go poof, and you hit the land, and Thacker says, "Go, run!"
I jump off.
Okay.
Before I go, though, I will just say to these dreams, just running past, like, have you ever occurred to you the Nightmare King might be your thick skull? Could come with us, you know. And I jump.
All right. Anyone else? What do you do?
I want to make sure that I help David up and see if we can make our way to the ladder.
Yeah. I'm not gonna make you make another dex save. I think you guys can either crawl there. You guys like work together. You guys get to the.
I can also thorn whip and just kind of yank us to.
Ooh, slide us across.
Woo! I love it. Kotatar, Reginald.
I will. Reginald, are y'all still up top or are y'all down on the ground now?
I'm up top, but I'll face step myself to the beach, I think.
Okay,
Fair enough.
and you're just gonna leave the little one up there?
Do it.
Little one, can you get down by yourself?
Yeah, I can do it, but don't leave me.
Okay, I'll crawl down the crow's nest with him then.
Okay, so no face step. He kind of hangs on your back like a monkey, and you can kind of crawl down.
Yep.
Nira.
As soon as San Leon lets go, Nira's on the broom and flying away.
Away.
If I could, she like grabs a random book from her bag and throws it onto the deck. That's for you!
Oh, I love it. That's so great. Point of inspiration. Take it.
Thank you.
Hey, Kotatar is going to, when little one makes their way back around, do they still have their wooden sword looking thing in their hand?
Mm-hmm.
So right before he hops off, you're not going to kill anything with that thing, kid. And he takes a small knife, stabs it into the deck. That's for you when you're ready.
Nice.
Just for you and murder.
Murder town.
Can we just take the kid? Can the kid just come with us? We love this child.
He looks at you with big eyes, and he just says,
May the luck of the duck be with you.
and then like the ship rocks again, and he goes like flying, and he's like, go! And are you guys trying to exit?
And
Go ahead.
And he just kind of says, like out loud to himself, I was young in my first time.
I'm gonna say to the little one, sometimes it's best to just try to escape as quick as you can if something attacks you. And I give him my net.
Your net?
Net. I have a net.
Can you describe it?
It's like a martial weapon, like the net that you catch things with, and
That's cool.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys have all given little one some gifts, and you guys are exiting the ship unless there's anything else you guys want to do. As you hit the land, Nira's landing on her broom, and you guys look back, and like the wind is just picking up, and this tornado is almost upon this ship. And he says, "Run for cover!" And then you hear Captain Fairsteader, he takes off his hat, and they all line up at the banister, even in this, this storm. They're almost very calm. He says, "Find the train. It'll take you to the castle." And then they look at you, and he just puts his hat across his heart, and they all look at you as this tornado takes over the ship. Debris goes flying everywhere. You guys need to take cover. Make what would this be? Dex saving throws.
I
go prone.
Okay.
I shout back, "What's a train?"
Great point.
Polar Express.
Outstanding.
That's very fair.
Okay, this is one of those
actually,
times that.
Yeah, go ahead, Nira.
how much time do we have?
You know what? I'm actually going to give you guys. I think your characters have 15 seconds. So you guys have let's say 2 rounds worth of movement. You guys can each make perception checks. You can do anything you want at this point. I'll let you guys call it out while I set up some stuff.
And then what happens at the end of 2 rounds?
The debris will hit,
Smash.
and actually
Okay.
the tornado will be upon you.
Got it. Okay.
Upon us. Shit.
Yeah, it's still headed your way.
I dash. And did you say dex saving throws?
I take that back. Let's do perception checks.
Okay.
Can Kier give me the help action? It's one of the things he can do. So just my perception bonus twice?
Yes.
Ooh, good question.
Hey!
Amazing.
Yeah.
Still not a great roll.
Not great at all over here.
13.
17 for Kotatar.
13 for David.
1 for me.
13.
1, 3. Okay.
13.
You guys look. You guys have hit the shore. You feel real sand beneath you. You're no longer in water, mirrory water. You don't see much ahead of you. Again, this fog has not cleared, but you are on solid land. You begin to look around, see if there's anything you can see. You see to your left a structure that looks like it's been made out of hay or something. It's some sort of house-looking thing. To your straight ahead, you guys see this other structure that's being blown over almost. It's trying to hold together, but it's made of sticks. And then off to your right, so I think it was who had a 13? No, 17. Somebody had a 17, I think.
I had a 17.
Kotatar, once again, you with your eyes, eagles, you see off in the distance a structure made of brick. What would you guys like to do? It is farther off, though. You guys are closest to the hay structure, midway stick structure, and then there's a brick structure. This tornado is wailing at you. You almost hear this call of a wolf, woo, as it is howling at you.
How far away
is
is
far?
Yeah.
Sorry. So you're 15, I'll give it 30 feet to the stick structure, 15 feet to the hay structure. Your brick structure
The brick one, yeah.
is 60 feet away.
And I just kind of yell above the maelstrom, if you will. Brick house, and kind of point, and I'm gonna dash that way.
You're dashing.
Can't
so you
huff and
have-
puff and blow that house down.
No.
I see what you're doing.
Is anyone,
Who are
is
you
anyone
calling a
following?
brick house?
Yes.
No!
Even with full sprint, David's 10 feet away from being able to make it to the brick house. How fast does the broom go?
Can I pick up David?
60 feet.
50 feet.
Oh, okay. I'll thorn whip and ride the broom with you.
All right.
As if I'm going that way.
All right. Well, if you're going
Find
somewhere else, I will keep you company with Kier, who will fly with
Okay.
us.
All right, so we have Kotatar dashing. He's going to make it to the brick house. What is everyone else doing? We got David grabbing onto the broom. Wherever Nira's going, that's where he's going. Nira, what are you doing?
Nira is horrified that these people who helped them just got swept up by this tornado. And what are the chances, and it could be none, I know this is a dream world, that she could save anyone on that ship? She would probably be doing her actions scrambling that direction to see if she could even try to save anyone.
And I can help with stuff.
She's been
I'm gonna
inspired
say-
by David.
This tornado is huge. There is debris from the ship completely torn apart. You don't see anyone. That's what you know. If you wanted to try and get to somebody and look, and you'd have to go into the eye of the hurricane, basically. This tornado.
Okay. Then
I
I
could-
would like to try something else instead, because I don't...
Okay.
I know we gotta follow the rest, and we can't die. We're the healers. If we die, if I get us killed by this tornado, everyone's in trouble. So I have a thing called enthralling performance
Okay.
that I can charm people. So I want to scream at them to run or survive. I'm going to try to command them to survive.
Commanding them to survive. So you just yell out this word, survive! Is that what you're doing?
Yes, I could choose any 4 people who have heard me perform for at least a minute in the last hour, which they
Perfect.
have.
Yes.
They can make a saving throw.
All right.
If they want.
What type of saving throw? Oh, is this a saving throw against what you're doing, or against?
Yeah,
does it give them...
against the charm.
Oh, they'll
so
fail.
it's a wisdom of. Okay, then yeah, I'm yelling at them to survive, trying to inspire them to live, and then I will rush us to the brick house.
Okay, so
you could also maybe throw a vine into it for someone to grab onto and be pulled out as we're going.
Is that something you want to try
that?
to do?
Nira's just like yelling at David. We gotta save them. How do we save them?
I will. Do you have thaumaturgy or anything that can make a sound happen?
I have prestidigitation that could not. That doesn't make sounds though.
Because I don't think I have the time to minor illusion a sound and also send.
I have message. I can tell them to grab something.
Message little one and tell them to grab on, and I'll send the thorn whip in there.
Okay, yeah, because that's a cantrip, so I could actually bonus action that.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So I'm retracting all thorns. It's just
You're retracting all. You did not throw the.
It's a plant whip. I'm not trying to cut this kid.
Sure. Yeah, I get that. You can. Okay. How far does it actually go, though? I think it only goes 10 feet.
You would say that. I don't know. Let me see. I don't know. Thorn whip, 30 feet.
It goes 30 feet. Nice.
I have a 30 feet? Yeah, it's a range.
All right, 30 feet. You could reach where the ship was. But you don't know where they are, so you're gonna have to make. You can make an invest. This is an action, correct? To do this.
What about survival? Because I would try to remember like the location tracking wise and.
Okay, I'll give it to you.
Hey. And do I have Nira's help?
Together.
Yeah.
Nira,
I don't argue every point.
I'm gonna say, Nira, you were concentrated on sending this message.
Yeah.
And David. So let me just get this straight. Nira, you commanded them to survive. Is that correct? And then you also sent a message. So that's your action and bonus action, right?
Yeah. All I have left is movement, which
all you have
is
left
going to
is
try to
movement.
get us out.
Okay, David, you are doing the thorn whip, and you're doing a survival check. That'll be your bonus action. Okay.
That's my bonus action, you said? Or no, it's action.
I'm giving usually. Well, you wanted a thorn whip, right?
Yeah. Okay.
They're technically both an action.
A meaty. I'm talking strong 15. like a meaty strong.
Exclamation point after them. 3 exclamation point after them.
That's
15.
confident. That's confident.
It's like a life-saving 15. You know, like a child being in danger kind of 15.
Yeah. Specifically, a child.
You're very convincing. Okay. So
the child has a huge will to live right now.
You throw this. You think about it. You see that as a druid, you have this sense, even if you don't want it, you have this druid sense of like how the wind transfers and like is spinning, and you're like, I think with 30 feet I can get into that eye of the tornado and grab him with this. And you're going in blind. You throw it out, and you grab a cape, but it's just the cape.
Attached to the cape.
There's nothing attached to the cape. And you guys are now, all you have left is movement, and this tornado is upon you. What would you like to do? 30 feet. That's all you got left is 30 feet. You guys will not make it to the brick house, but you could make it to another structure.
What are you doing?
The stick house?
The stick house, you can make it in 30 feet, yes.
Okay, then I'll fly us straight into the stick house.
Okay.
And then is the brick house 30 feet from the stick house?
Yes.
Okay. As we are landing at the stick house, I'm gonna like basically cast like Shillelagh on my shield and just jam it into the ground behind, like trying to brace myself. And I'm all, here, Nira, brick house. And Kira's gonna grab Nira and teleport to the brick house.
Wildfire druids are the best, dude. They're so good.
Wait,
I'm giving all
I knew
the
exactly what you were gonna
inspiration.
do. So awesome.
That is inspiration worthy. Yeah, that's inspiration worthy. I'm giving it all out tonight, you guys. That's amazing.
As-
Amazing.
I don't think so. So who hasn't moved? I don't think Silva and myself have done anything
Yeah,
yet.
Silva, Senleon, you moved. You made it. Did you run?
I dashed. I would say to the if I saw it was pointed at a brick house, and I
Yep.
honestly, he would be like, "I've read stories," and so he would just sprint toward the brick house.
Right. Very good. Silva and Reginald, you guys have not.
Yeah, I was imagining that we were looking around, trying to figure out where everyone else was getting their bearings, and seeing San Leon going somewhere with a purpose would have followed after.
Okay.
So are you,
Like, yes, follow, yes.
are you dashing then, Silva?
Yeah.
I see David. So David's the only one in the stick house, right?
Everybody's in the brick house but you, because they just teleported.
The only thing that I'll say is, for fairness' sake, yeah, we did what we did while you guys are presumably moving towards.
Right, so you have no
the
idea that
house.
happened. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
So I mean, I love the idea of getting the F out of here, but it feels disjointed from time, possibly.
Hmm.
Like
Yeah.
what we did was like the last moment before.
Okay.
Mhm.
I'll
Yeah,
yeah.
but you did hear Kotatar yell brick house though. So
Yeah. All right. I'll dash then. Yeah.
All right. So, Reginald, Silva, Nira, Kotatar. Well, I'll say Senleon, Kotatar. You guys make it to the brick house. You push open the door. You all squeeze in there because it feels like it wasn't built for humanoid, like humans, perhaps. Maybe somebody smaller. But you guys all squeeze into this place, and poof, Nira and Kira poof, right there as you guys enter and shut the door behind you. Anything else you want to do? This tornado whirls at you, and the first thing it hits is that straw house, straw everywhere, and then it hits the stick house. Yes, David.
Do I possibly have time between the straw house and the wood house getting hit? Not to move, but to do like a spell or an action?
While its movement is too far for one round, it's got a really far movement, so it's gonna hit pretty much at the same time.
Okay, so yeah, I just, once I landed, jamming my shield down, just as many like thorn whips and all that kind of stuff that could, hold on to whatever, embrace myself. And I'm
Right.
just clutching onto the cape, just
Aw.
like tears in my eyes, and it's like
Oh.
just blowing off my face into the wind.
All right, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw at disadvantage.
Hear me out. Could it be a straight because of the like landing the shield down and bracing myself?
I'll give you this. You can either make a dex saving throw or a strength saving throw.
Oh no, Dex.
Do I have a time
Yeah.
for a bonus action?
so much negotiation tonight. I love it.
You dashed. So
Yes.
yes, you
19.
you would have enough for a bonus action. Just one.
I got a 19.
A 19?
Nice.
Okay. Reginald, I'll give you a moment.
Oh, damn it! I can't do 2 bonus actions, can I?
I think this is hitting. I think
There
this
was
is
two.
hitting
There was
me.
2 rounds. Yeah.
All right.
Unless somebody else has another bonus action where they can actually teleport or move, then yeah, I can't do anything.
I will say
Did you all
the
hear all that
moment
dice?
I did. I will say the moment that
Ouch.
David and Nira appeared, if anyone was looking at Kotatar, it's not quite a smile, but if you've got some decent passive insight, there is an air of pride.
All right, what's the damage there?
You were muted there, Hope.
I was?
Yep.
That is so strange. I don't know what.
Oh, I guess that means no damage.
I guess that's what it means.
Yay.
Oh, good night, everybody.
Heal 10 points.
All I said was that I don't know what you're getting at, but I like it.
Did you say anyone else got bonus actions right now, or are we done?
Yes.
That might
Right.
have a thing.
No, I was giving him a bonus action because he
Okay.
did a dash action.
Okay.
And that would give him movement dash or movement action, and he didn't
Yeah.
use his bonus
Okay.
action. Okay. I'm going on it. 3, 2, 1.
Oh no.
Counter spell.
Just bring me back. Just bring me back.
I use a free action to say this brick house is going to turn into a right pigsty if we don't act soon.
The sad thing is, it looks like David and Nira both showed up because Kier looks just like David.
Yeah, but
Yep.
Nira's freaking out. She's like slamming
Yeah.
on the door, like trying to get out, and I think people are having to hold her in because she knows that you're out there.
Yep.
The wind is hitting
didn't even-
against
yeah,
that
go ahead.
door as you knock on it, and everyone is taking cover. David, you take 18 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. And
That bad.
You up?
what? Yeah. 18
Oh, good.
damage.
Phew.
But there's probably more.
Okay,
mean-
if you'll allow me, I'm going to slam out the door. I'm going to rage, and I'm going to run into the storm to grab David.
Wait, you don't need to do that. If we could do things, you don't need to do that.
Wait, hold on. So do we know that it's not David? Because my reaction was thinking it was David. So
You guys could make
that's
an insight. Well,
yeah.
I mean, here's the thing. You know that Kier is the one that does the teleport stuff, but in the heat of the moment, are you thinking that's not David?
I'm like,
Nira is panicking,
nice.
trying to get out.
Nira
I was
knows.
panicking.
Okay, yeah. What Nira
Nira's
does
full
know.
on panicking.
And now I rolled a 22. So I think I know.
22 on what?
Insight.
Oh, okay, yeah. And you guys kind of, it's here.
Yeah.
Yes, okay,
Then,
so it's-
I'll follow up after Stanley. Go ahead. Sorry.
You guys bust through this door, expecting, and you guys almost fall forward as the storm has passed.
What? Where?
So fast.
Am I still where I was? You're muted.
You're muted
Pile
again.
of. Oh God.
There we go.
I have no idea what's
There
happening.
you're back. You're back. Yeah, you're back. You're
You're
back.
cutting out. It's weird.
You guys look, and you just see a pile of sticks.
We don't see David.
No, you can go look for him.
Yes, let's run.
David. David.
David.
David, you are. Your shield is still in the ground, and you are covered by it, but you are completely just covered by these sticks. You are within this rubble.
Right, and I'm kind of still caught in the moment of like I'm holding this little boy's cape, and the cape like is my size because I'm like almost 5 feet, if that. So even though I may hear my ears are probably like that kind of like
A little bit.
yeah, and I'm just in the moment of like just I didn't even notice the wind hitting me and the sticks around me. I'm just crying over this cape.
You guys, I guess only Nira, I think, knows that he was in the stick house. So Nira, are you outside?
As soon as that door opens, I think this would be the few times that she actually shoves any of them. And she's like in between legs, rushing out, just going straight for the stick house and just starts pulling the sticks off. Mage hands, throwing them across the room. So 3 hands.
Right, you start digging at this structure, and is anybody
Seeing that I would
welcome?
dig as well.
Yep.
Yes, absolutely.
Yep. I'll also cast Mage Hand and do the same thing.
You guys dig and through this all these sticks and stuff. You first see you see red, but then you realize it's a cape, and then you see what's attached to it, and you see a kind of beaten up David, just a little. He's still holding on to that shield.
As soon as I can get a finger to David, I'm casting Cure Wounds. 2nd level.
Okay.
Nice.
So you immediately get 10 points back.
Nice.
David, are you all right? Are you there, David? Are you with us?
I was kind of like the what's it called? The shillelagh spell. I'll kind of release that, and it'll kind of like release from, create less space that's stuck in the ground. So I'm like yanking my shield out. It just kind of comes out, and I stand up, like just looking down, holding this cape, and I'm just like, we tried and we couldn't help him. And I'll look up to you, San Leon, and just be like, couldn't help him. No.
But what matters is that you tried. And they wanted to stay on the boat as well.
They were dreams. Maybe that was their portal back to reality? We don't know. This world is so strange.
They may very well be back on the sea again. We don't know.
Does anyone...
Without a corpse, there's still hope.
Boat pieces on the ground, like... and Nira, can I fly? I want to go to the boat. I'm just...
Yes, I want to do that
I'm going straight to the boat. Like, she's already gone as soon as David's okay to see if there's...
Back to the water?
Yeah, I'm going to go where the boat was.
Okay. You're on the broom. You're flying over the beach area. You're back on towards the water. It's still foggy. And as you hit the water, right where the boat was, you just see floating debris. It just stretches on for a long time. There was a big ship.
No sign of life.
You can make an investigation check.
And I real quick want to just be quick honest. I didn't roll that dex save at disadvantage, so I rolled again, and it was a 19 again. Actually, it was identical, so the roll's still good.
Okay, no worries.
Not double the damage I took.
What'd you get, Nira?
That was a natural 20.
Oh, yeah!
You find a letter.
20-something.
You find a letter in a bottle floating in the water.
Oh no. Are you going to break our hearts? Oh, come on.
You see Nira
You mean again?
circling the area really kind of calmly and then just nosedives straight to the water, almost like she hits the water when she grabs the bottle. Oh God, I can't emotionally handle this. Okay. And I pull the letter out of the bottle as I fly back towards the group.
Okay. You pull out the letter and you haven't looked at it yet. Is that true?
Yeah, I'm going to get back to the group.
Okay. You get back to the group.
As that's happening, I just kind of go, maybe we should go and get some Oh, Nira. You've already... Hello. What's that you're holding?
Couldn't find anybody, but I found this.
It's written in Loxodon. Shoot, don't read it.
An orc. Damn it. Why did I leave him behind?
right back on the other, in the ocean.
Just right there.
We need Steve the Orc, quick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Reginald's like,
a tornado.
Nira, you look at this letter?
Yeah.
You recognize the page as one from the book that you threw. And written very scribbly, almost in childlike handwriting, it says, "Thanks for the book. I'll cherish it."
Nira starts
Damn it.
crying. He goes,
Nira.
It's fine, we're good.
Damn it.
Nira, I actually Oh, sorry. You go first. Actually, go first.
Know what?
Reginald, go first.
Oh, damn it. I've heard, we've got the cape. I've heard of magic where you can touch the cape and you can locate the people who own that object. We've got magic users. Surely someone can help.
I think they're fine.
Yeah.
I think we need to go
desperation.
on, and maybe we'll see them again. I think I was just a little upset because of the storm.
Nira, you can cry. It's okay.
You can cry, it's okay. And then she just starts stomping off.
I'm gonna wipe the
Is it the
tears
mirror
from my
person again?
eyes, and I'm gonna throw the cape over my back and tie it on.
Momentum, that's a thing. Do, isn't it?
And it's a +5 cape.
Cable the mountain bank, cable the dimension door, you know.
It is calm. It is quiet. You see nothing but fog ahead of you, but you're on land.
Can I just talk to Kotatar?
Mm-hmm.
No.
I sort of like go up to Kotatar and I sort of point to Nira and of course David, and I go, why are they crying so much? I don't understand.
When you come from a realm where dreams become reality, you empathize.
I don't get it. Is it something? Is it? If you've been around him for a while, you probably would start to get, because he's not hiding it, because you're one of the few people that he's just like, you get me. I'm gonna be a bit more real with you. There's a disconnect here. He's told you a little bit about where he's from, and where he's from, empathy is just not a thing. Though he does want to understand it and try and have more of it.
Given that, like, he has that history, he'll sort of continue by saying, look, where I come from doesn't have that level of empathy either. But hanging around these people, unfortunately, things begin to rub off. It's annoying and frustrating, and yet somehow true.
Well, Kotatar, where I'm from, I always looked on most of the people from that land, and there was a great deal of this I don't know, the water from the eyes, the crying. I understand a bit more now. They were put in a very bad position, you see. I mean, I've told you a little bit about it. This is just while we're walking, I suppose. My family would use the word cattle a lot. And there was always these emotions that would happen from what they called cattle. Over time, I realized that, I read books, and we weren't allowed to read too many. And cattle was something that was slaughtered or killed for sustenance. But they looked like us. So I started to think, well, why were we doing that? And then it dawned on me that, they were just like us. And so you know the rest. I left and we dealt with one of my family members. But I don't, I want to fully embrace that as well. Do you understand?
I do. Even though I don't know, or rather I'm not convinced that I want to. Because if everyone is people, then that means that the people that I'm sworn to slay, the Illithid, deserve grace as well. And I don't know if I'm prepared to do that just yet.
Well, whatever you need to do, I'll have your back.
Unfortunately.
Indeed.
And he'll walk over to Silva, unless there's something else Elian wants to do.
All right.
Silva. How are you feeling?
You know, it's been a very tumultuous and confusing day. A little bit thrown, feeling a little off. Why? What's up?
The only reason I ask, and typically if I'm being honest, I wouldn't care. There's something that I appreciated about you earlier that I wanted to reference. When we were fighting those tentacles, your anger spoke to me. It was very familiar to me. It is a rage that I sometimes tap into. So wherever it comes from, or as long as you need it, use it.
I don't know if I can do that. Silva looks very conflicted as you tell her this. Kotatar, I've lost people that meant a lot to me. And I don't think that I can tap into it and be okay. When
Doggo being doggo.
When Reginald jumped into that hole knowing what he was doing, that he was leaving me, that I could be losing another person that mattered that much to me. That's what caused that anger. And
Oh, it was quite selfish. That's why I smacked him.
No, I'm glad you did. He needed it. He needs a good smacking every once in a while. Although, he's a very soft boy, if you let that side show.
Oh no, I broke him. For sure.
But, I appreciate your encouragement, even if it's not something that I can do.
As with many things with this group, I'm sure you're likely to surprise yourself.
You just keep being the softie that tries to make everyone think they're not really a softie. And I'll just pat Kotatar on the shoulder. And then give them a little elbow instead as I...
He just rolls his eyes and just like angry sighs and keeps walking.
Does anyone want any herbal water? Jaunt, anyone herbal water?
Yes.
A drink?
Like a water skin?
Here you go. Yes, I put herbs and spices in the water. Apparently that's what people do to make it taste good. Here you go. Lovely. I put basil in this one.
Guys are having these conversations and looking around through the wreckage and kind of looking around. I'll give it to you, Nira. What have you been doing while these conversations are going on?
She's just been kind of, that's mine, putzing around the beach, probably looking under pieces of shipwreck, looking through the house's wreckage, just looking around to see if there's anything there, keeping an eye to make sure no one's watching them or anything.
Give me an investigation roll.
Can't read that. That's a 12. 14.
You have kind of search this beach. You've been looking. I'll even give it to you that you probably have flown on your broom to look around. You don't see much other than some burnt trees ahead of you. But you feel where you are is potentially feeling kind of safe. If you all wanted to take a long rest inside that house, you feel you could get away with that.
Yeah, I fly down. It's been a long day. Nothing around here looks that bad. We should probably, if we're gonna, stay here. And this,
Yes.
as I gesture towards the brick house.
Really, in that thing? Oh, very well.
I mean, you could stay outside if you want, but it's probably better inside.
All right.
I only need 4 hours to trance, so I can take one watch.
Watches?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I'll do a watch
I'll
go on
do
watch.
first watch with you as well.
with me or with Reginald.
Reginald, I think.
Oh, who's
Yep.
doing first watch?
Doing first watch. It sounds
Yeah.
like we only need.
Okay,
one
first
for-
watch.
Okay.
Reginald can handle 4 hours, and then if you want to
I'll go second watch.
second watch, trying to think and do math. You'll need.
Who needs it ever?
You'll need a third. You'll need a third watch. So
I'll take
second
third.
watch will be David Kotatar. Does you guys can take them by yourself if you want to take them in groups.
Nira, did you say you wanted to take first watch or watch with David?
I'll take whatever watch. I'll take first watch because I was gonna use some magic to help us. That way I can get the most amount of sleep.
Perfect. So we've got first watch David and Nira. We've got
No, second. Reginald.
oh
Second.
Reginald. Sorry,
Reginald.
Reginald's first watch.
An unlikely pairing, but we got us.
Hey!
All right.
I love
Second
it.
watch was David.
I guess David and Kier.
You do have your own buddy.
Third watch. I guess final
Oh.
watch.
I'll go with Kotatar if you'd allow me.
Great.
Great.
We've
That
all
allows,
decided to let Silva get a good night's sleep.
Yeah, let's
Just
let
sleep.
I don't know. I feel a little guilty about that.
No.
It's
that's
okay.
good.
No, you need it. It's
Or you
okay.
can
A little bit guilty.
I feel so guilty as like Silva's putting the cucumbers on her eyes.
Herbal water.
The little sun thing, like here.
Oh no!
I just
Bring
feel so
me a pina colada.
Pot of boiling water to steam
Yeah.
my
The
The
face.
watches are full. Oh no!
like, oh, I'm just falling asleep.
Hey, you guys take a well-deserved rest. You take your watches, and that is where we will end tonight.
Yay!
Let's go.
We made it to the
Great
first night.
session.
Great
Amazing
stuff. Good
work, you
stuff.
guys. It's a
Yeah,
crazy
like you.
day, crazy night. Thank you, everyone who's watched with us, everyone in chat. We appreciate you guys so much
Thank you,
for
everyone.
coming on this journey with us. Thank you to my players, and thank you, Damien,
Oh, man.
for the That's How We Roll channel and creating this game. I love you guys all. We'll be back next Wednesday for the next chapter.
More emotional damage.
Yeah.
We're just getting started.
Oh, and real quick before we go, just so you know, if you don't know me or anything like that, that was Cooper. He's my Black Lab pit mix. He says he sounds regarded by howling for him.
Thought you were just real
guys.
excited.
Thank you, and goodbye.